Hello everyone, it's Zombix HD here with another commentary, and this one is actually on one of my least favourite maps on the game, and it is a domination gameplay. In this one I think I got about 45 and 8, something like that, guys. I can't really remember it. Even I did kill it today. I have been tired from being staying up. And anyway, in this commentary I'm going to be talking about my classes and what works well for me in general for domination gameplays, and mostly free for all and all. I am a big free-for-all player, which you all may know, but most of the gameplays I'm uploading now are domination gameplays because I'm learning to get better at domination and picking up tips. So when I'm a lot better, guys, I'll probably make a video about tips for domination. I have learned quite a lot, but anyway, let's start going through my classes. One of the classes I use the most, well, I'm going for diamond camos on my submachine guns at the moment, so I don't really use a gun most. I just switch it out as soon as I got it gold. But the gun I will be using the most probably will be the MP7. And what I usually do with the MP7 is I'll usually have a suppressor, guys, because you want a suppressor on every gun. I hardly ever use a gun without a suppressor, because without a suppressor you appear up on the map obviously and then you die. But we'll come across something about that later. So I have the suppressor, the stock, so it can put people off, so I can sway side to side and they have no idea what I'm doing. And then yeah, I also have foregrip on the MP7 because when you use that on the MP7 it will shoot like a laser, there's no recoil or nothing. And for the perks on it, I would have Ghost and Hardline, obviously to stay off the map and get my kill streaks quicker. Cold-Blooded and Tactical Mass. We won't really go through the perks like Cold-Blooded and Tactical Mass. You guys know what they do and you know what obviously I'm going to use them for. But yeah, on to the next class which I usually use is the PDW. I'll have the same loadout, but instead of having a foregrip, because the PDW is very accurate, I'd have extended mags. So then it has a big magazine now, so I get a lot more kills. And then I usually have the MSMC, which you see in my gameplays a lot, which I'm trying to get gold, which I'm actually near, guys. I only need 20 more headshots and I need to get the rest, so you probably won't be seeing a lot more gameplays from me that include the MSMC for a while, and then I'll probably go on to the Scorpion, which I use the same loadout on the Scorpion as I do for the PDW, and the Shicom I use a laser sight, dual mags, and I use FMJ. This I use because I don't really like this gun. It's a 3-round burst. I don't really use 3-round burst guns, and I'll just use it basically to pick up kills quickly. So I don't put a silencer on it, so I can get the kills even quicker without the silencer slowing it down. And yeah. Anyway, enough about the classes. We'll go on to score streaks. Usually in my gameplays, you'll see me using score streaks like Lightning Strike and AGR and Stealth Chopper. I'll sometimes switch out to like the Lord Star, the Hellstorm Missile, the Dragonfire, and the Warthog. All these kill streaks I use, but when I use kill streaks, I always make sure that they all play off of each other. But guys, if I really want new ideas for kill streaks to use, I'm probably going to start using the EMP system and the Orbital VSAT as soon as I unlock the K9 unit and the Swarm, so I can start getting them. And yeah, there's not much really I can talk about kill streaks in this set from if you want to high kill games, always make sure you got that Stealth Chopper on. Always helps, always helps. Because it will get a lot of kills and people don't really shoot it down in Black Ops 2. There's only been a few games when I've got a stealth chopper and people have shot it down. And the AGR, when I use it, it usually takes a while and then it'll start picking up kills after I've thrown it. So that's pretty good to keep your kills going and kill streaks going. I do use the Orbital VSAT because obviously it helps you get a lot of kills because it tells you where the enemies are. And this is all that works for me, guys. And what else works for me I'm going to talk about is what I do on the maps. What works well for me in a free-for-all and domination is to stick to the edges of the map, really. If you're sticking to the edges of the map and walking away around, you get people like this in the back, and working around the map really helps out if you know where they're spawning, especially on this map because you can just switch between these two places you see me switching through now, and usually get them in the back. Because the best thing to do on this, even if it is a one-on-one gunfight, it could be in your favour every time, but 1 out of the 100 you're going to lose. Not every gunfight, if it's head-on-head, even if you have got the opportunity to win it, you're not going to win every gunfight. The best way to win every gunfight is to make sure you get behind that person. So how are you going to get behind that person? As I said, stick to the edges of the map, work your way around into their spawn, kill a few in the spawn, then get out, then work your way back around another way. This is how I usually play my games. See, I get caught out there standing in the window getting stuck. And this guy with a shotgun, this would have probably been a flawless if it weren't for that guy with a shotgun in this gameplay. But yeah, anyway. This is what I usually do where I stick to the edges of the map. See, I went the other way last time, and on this time I'm going this way around the map. It's just so they don't lock on to where you're going, so they know your streaks and wait for you. You can always switch it up. Oh yeah, and another thing I just want to quickly add, the sensor grenade and the C4 with scavenger actually works pretty well. If you put scavenger on and use them two, and you're good at throwing C4s, you'll pick up a lot of kills, and then you'll replenish your C4 and be able to throw it and get more kills. C4 is really good at cleaning out rooms and that. I'm going to really start using it a lot more. And sensor grenades is just something I like to use to find where people are. If they're camping on the B flag camping it, I exactly know where they are to go what way. And if I know anyone's camping around corners waiting for me, I can throw it around to see when I can go get them. It's just little tricks like that I learned to use, guys. And it's just a lot of stuff I want to know about, like, so I don't have to get onto fair gun and one gunfights. I can make it so that I always have the advantage. So yeah, this is what is how you be good at COD really. Well, this is how I really be better at COD, is that I make sure every gunfight I get into, it's got my advantage. Sometimes it don't always work, obviously not, guys. I'm not the world's best player, I do know that. But yeah, this is how I play, and this is what works for me, is basically making every gunfight unfair for them. For me, see, fair gunfight, I almost lose. But then you've seen gunfights in this game where I've got behind them, and they don't get a shot on you. See how much easier it is if you stick to the edges of the map, guys? I want to see more video responses of how other people, what works for them and how they play, so just post as a video response, guys. I want to see that. That window, I really do keep getting stuck in. This has been a 10-minute one, guys, and it's still going. And yeah, and I've got a lot to talk about in it of how what works for me. And also another thing that works for me is playing with friends. I don't hardly get to do that on Xbox anymore because a lot of my friends have moved on to PC gaming. I am a PC gamer as well, guys, but obviously I still always play the Xbox. And I really want more people to play Xbox with, guys. So if you got it, I'll put my gamer tag in the description below. Get added and why not play? And it really does help out my channel and all that, having more people to play with, and it just makes me want to play COD more, and I'll get more uploads, guys. I would upload 6-7 times a day if I had the people to play COD with and I had the time. But I just don't, because I have to spend time with my friends and that, which I am going to do all the time. That'll always come over YouTube, is spending time with friends and family, but YouTube is a good thing to do, and it's a hobby of mine. I do enjoy it. And I've got a few goals, new goals set for it. I've actually been researching about what can happen with your channel and all like that. And I've actually found out. I'm working on my channel now. I'm going to start working on it a lot more, trying to upload a lot more. In the next couple of weeks, you'll probably see me start uploading a lot more different type of gameplays and a bit of others. I might upload some other games, guys. So if you want to see some other Xbox 360 games, I can work on that. And just write in the comments below what other games you'd like to see. Obviously my channel will always be bigly based over Call of Duty. This is what my channel will be built up around, but maybe I can do like a certain day where I'll upload a different game, and it's just another thing to bring out to a bigger sub base, to show everyone what I can do and to please more people, I suppose. Yeah, and the new goals I have set, guys, is that I want to get to I want to build my channel up so I get like 1,000 views a day. That would be amazing if I could get 1,000 views a day. I'm getting like 6-7 views on each video. I really want to get like 1,000 views on one video, guys. So I will be looking up for new stuff like that no one's done before. That is what my new plan is to do. I'm going to start finding stuff no one else has done. So yeah, guys, you might see some of that coming from me soon. I'm not too sure. I'm going to start looking around and try and figure out something that no one's figured out yet, because that would be great. That's my new target that I'm going to try and hit, because it'll take me a while to hit, but it'll be a good travel to get there. And yeah, in this commentary, that's what I talked about, is how to get better, guys. As I said, I do want video responses, so make sure you do make video responses of how you do well in free-for-all and domination, because they're the two game types I play. And this is just another quick tip on this map, guys. See these side bits here, they'll spawn up at that flag. There's 3 entrances. There's over that wall, there's through that gate, and up here. If you manage to get around to these walls and work along that bit there without the spawn flipping, you could pick up some many kills, because people are sitting up here and sniping. Like this guy, he jumped down, but he was sitting up here and sniping, and look, bang bang bang, straight in the back. This is a very good thing on this map. This map can either go very well and get a lot of kills, or it can go bad and get sniped in the back every 10 seconds. And yeah, this is what I do. I just sit around here, wait for him to come out of the thing through those 3 holes and that. I do get picked off here, not watching my sides. I don't know what happened there, but I would have died anyway, so this is a really bad bit in the game, guys. This guy picks me off twice before I get him back, but this is me in the game. If someone kills me like this, cheaply, I'm going back for revenge, mate. Watch this. This is where I get him now. And I just want to add, guys, keep watching right to the end because I'm gonna go ham in the last so long, like 20 seconds, I think it is, guys. I'm gonna go absolutely ham on these guys and pick up about 4 kills in so little time. And I'm gonna go ham because they're all just me rushing straight at them, face on face gunfights, and I win a lot, except from these two here. Look, boom, jump over his wall, boom, picks up that guy. That was the guy that was using the shotgun, so I'm glad I got him. I think it's actually him I get again. I'm not too sure. Let's have a see. And then I jump down here, last kill of the game, boom, straight in his face. End of the game.